Welcome to Mahjong and Mics, where tiles click, the stories flow, and strategy meets laughter.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're here to bring you all things Mahjong. Whether you're a seasoned player or just shuffling in for the first time, we've got you covered.
So grab your tiles, pour yourself some tea,
Or something a little stronger.
and let's get started. Guys, you know when we're laughing, when it starts to roll. It's good.
It's going to be a good time.
It's good.
And today is fun.
It's different.
So the episode is divided into 3 segments.
Mm-hmm.
We start off talking about if Mahjong were a college student.
Yes.
So fun. But then we have 2 interviews. We have an interview with Oleta of Mahjong Sisterhood and one with Anne of West Wind Mahjong.
Both such easy conversations.
Yes.
And
Fantastic.
I can't wait to get
and they
to it.
both sell tiles that relate to college.
Yeah.
One is a sorority focus and the other's like a university focus.
Yeah, so we thought we'd just combine it all in one fabulous, entertaining episode.
I'm so excited. But first, our Mahjong moments.
Mahjong moments.
Okay, do you want to go?
I do. I mean, you really want to go, but we're going to start with Work Wednesday. So there was just 5 of us.
Yep.
So you were at a table of 3, and I was with Smarty Stephanie.
Yep.
And did I even finish a game at your table before I moved? I think I did.
I think you did.
You won that one, or just Stonehenge?
I won that one.
The one that came out?
I think
Guys,
so.
I just want to set it right now because it hurts my soul. I've not beat Tina yet on the new card.
It makes me so happy.
You are on fire. I mean, these patterns just speak to your little math brain, I guess.
Winning.
Well,
victory,
I got so
victory.
distraught that I had quit. I had quit using the app as much. So I discontinued. I was trying to save money. I was trying to get on Clay's good side, and I canceled my $6 a month subscription because that helped our budget. But I have, Clay, I'm sorry, but I have resubmitted to $6 a month. I will give up Starbucks in the morning.
It's because she wants to win.
I do, because I was like, I can't take it. So, back to Work Wednesday with Stephanie. So, I switched over, so Stephanie had someone to play with, and she came out first. I was like, what is going on? And then I won too.
Nice.
I know, and I wish I had the card in front of me. I can't even remember which ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't over there, so I'm not really sure.
I know. And then, and we both are trying to do the red dot thing.
Yes.
I'm
not
not
using red dots
I'm not
or the
either. I'm
official
using-
red dot thing. I'm just using a pen. Whatever pen is nearby is what I'm using to mark my card.
Me too. And it's a competition with ourselves.
Yeah.
And I maybe get sick of it next week and quit.
That's kind of what I said. I was like, I'm going to keep this up until I don't want to anymore.
I'm going to keep it up to the point where I can't win on any of the singles and pairs.
I know when we start losing a ton, we're like, I predict that we'll both bail.
This could be a situation like a college professor of mine.
Uh-oh.
To get the A in the class, you had to do a whole research term paper, and I settled for the B.
You settled for the B?
I just didn't have it in me. That might be what I'll do. I feel like the A paper is the singles and pairs.
I think you might be right.
I might be a B+, just in this category.
Okay, well, we'll keep you all posted.
That's okay. Okay, back on. I played at the Bamboo Room again. Mahjong with Jen. My teacher has opened a brand new, fabulous Mahjong studio.
In Tulsa, listeners who do not know.
Yeah, and we're going to have our birthday party there.
I know, I'm so excited.
Such fun things to come. And anyway, it was Tristy, Forgetful Tristy, Let's Go Lisa, Joyful Jerky Jekyll Janice.
Take that, Janice.
Multiple personality, and me. And I know for sure I won 2. But Tristy didn't win any. I know Lisa dominated. I think she might have won. It might have been just me and Lisa.
Okay.
I don't think.
Maybe Janice
I don't know
didn't.
if Janice won or not. She'll tell
know.
me. She'll text after the episode and say, I did win.
Probably. She'll let you know.
So it was either 2-3 or 2-3-1.
Which is not bad.
No, I
That's
feel good about
good.
2 wins. I've already said the rest of my moments. I got out of order.
Well,
what about you?
Well, we've already announced that I have been dominating on this new card. I mean, the victories. So I calculated, I added together, I've played 12 times on the new card, and I've won 9 of them. It's kind of awesome.
I mean, I guess I'm not going to talk to Clay when I get home at night. I'm just going to have to play Mahjong. I'm going into training.
Uh-oh.
Between the walking challenge. Okay, so we are so off topic today.
Yeah.
So guys, at work, we have a walking team.
Every year.
And me and Tina are the coaches.
It's an annual challenge.
And we're fanatical.
We're ridiculous.
We wear whistles.
It is shocking that we still have friends at work, actually. Let's be honest.
I know. So we have got, I think, 18 members again.
Yep. And we are on their tails.
And so we compete with other locations of our business.
Correct.
Right. Our business,
our organization.
but where we work. Our organization. Yeah. So anyway, this is our...
This is
third year?
We're going for the 3-peat.
Yeah, we're going. So we don't. That's how. But I mean, like when you join our team, like
we're coming for you.
Like people get 30,000 steps a day during this.
It's wild.
By the end of April, my knees like really hurt.
Oh, I know.
So anyway, the conundrum though is like we're always like
walking
or
mahjong.
Do we walk at lunch or do we play?
I know it's gonna be tough. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to multitask. Okay, I want to hear. Okay, so you have won.
I've played
9 out of 12.
Yeah, I've played against my mom twice now. Lucky Linda. Not so lucky on the new card.
Oh, can I sit at her table tomorrow night?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
March Madness at my
tomorrow
house.
night. So I've won 5 and she's only gotten 1 in. And I'm really enjoying it and she knows it because she knows she's going to once she gets real familiar with this card, it's over. Like, I'm out.
You need to take advantage while you can.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
do all the things.
Oh, I am. And I'm having so much fun. And she thinks it's hilarious, which is really good.
That is fun.
Yeah. And then just Work Wednesday, I won 2. And I think Stonehenge got in 1. Secret Weapon got in 1. And then you and I have played just the 2 of us twice. And I won both.
That was rude.
And true.
That was snarkety.
I don't mind being snarkety because it is so much fun.
It is. And then tell about teaching.
Yeah, so Michelle had something else going on this weekend, and I don't teach for a living. It's not what I do, but it was an old friend of mine, and so my mom and I went and coached 8 ladies in downtown Tulsa, and we had the best time. It was so much fun.
We're going to post pictures.
They're already...
obsessed.
Yeah, they were pulling up their phones, looking up all of the cool boutique sites, checking out the beautiful tiles. They're all in. They're all hooked.
Well, I think when you had me at
pink tiles.
Yeah, you had me at pink tiles.
Okay, we got to move on. Shout outs.
Okay, so we always love doing local too. Well, anybody, but
yes.
Edmond Maj Moms. So they're out of Edmond, Oklahoma, and they have the cutest, fun Oklahoma tiles.
The twisters, the tornadoes are adorable.
They're so cute. Thanks. We just want to thank them for their following along.
And here's what I love. I found out that a church friend of mine from Tulsa that now lives in Oklahoma City is besties with one of them. I just found that out after we'd already had them down as a shout out.
Such a small world.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And they've actually opened, it looks like, I'm saying this, but on socials, it looks like they're also opening a studio kind of like Jen did here.
Oh, cool.
So like a business teaching studio.
Maybe we need a road trip, like a little field trip one night.
Hey, let's just invite ourselves like I did to...
when you busted in the one in the Mahjong parlor.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Will you invite us to your place?
Pretty please.
We can come this summer. Thank you. Okay, Mischief Maj.
Yes.
That's so fun. And I need to... Okay, just all the fun people are having with her cards and just kind of making little variations. I really love it.
I do too.
And she's fun and cute.
So hooray for Mischief Maj.
Yeah, she's super positive. She comments on her stuff. She's doing great, fun things.
Love her. So shout out to her.
Yeah, she's a little go-getter.
Okay, we also want to shout out the Loco Maj Project. And if y'all do not know, she has Mahjong themed, it's a music album that's Mahjong themed, and her name is Tina Cheatham. And I mean, if you want something unique and different, go check it out. Mahjong has invested all of our things, and we're loving it.
And we met her at the Mahjong conference.
Kind.
So kind. She's been in music her whole life. Is what it sounded like.
Yeah, so go look it up. It's the Loco Maj Project.
Going loco for Loco Maj.
Oh, I like that.
We could sponsor you.
Love that. Okay, we got to get into the stuff because we have so much to cover in this episode.
Yes, we do. The episode. Okay. Tina's basically telling me, guys, without telling me to focus and shut your mouth.
Just, let's roll. In the kindest way possible.
In the kindest way possible. I just was smirking because she's like, I could just tell you're going,
Gotta go. Okay, so we are talking today. If Mahjong were a student who enrolled in college next fall, here's what that student might be like.
Okay. Are you going first?
You can. I want to know, what did you think about, what is Mahjong's major?
Okay. Of course, they take different paths. So, I said that Mahjong's there for the party.
Oh, this is the partier.
This is the game night. They're there for the party. Your freshman year, grades will suffer.
flunking out freshman year.
Could be on the borderline of losing that scholarship. Because the Mahjong is solely focused on the social aspects and meeting new people.
Okay, you might be really right about this. We did go different directions. I was thinking maybe they're a psych major because they like read people, checking out the players. Maybe statistics, knowing all the stats.
Yes.
That's important. Maybe they're headed to law school to be like a compliance officer or something because they love all the rules.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I think it's good. I think it's just like us in tournament play. I was there for the mimosas.
I was there for the rules.
Yeah, I love it so much. I mean,
Maybe. And I thought, too, maybe they're not headed to college. Maybe they're headed off to a career tech. Like, maybe they want to, like, in construction or something because they're building and breaking the walls.
Maybe they're designing the tiles.
Ooh, graphic design or something? Oh, that's a good one. That's a career tech thing.
That's a pivot. Oh, because all the pretty things.
All the pretty things.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, moving on. Clubs and activities. What is Mahjong going to be as a student? What does that look like?
On the same theme of academic probation. No, I'm just kidding. Mahjong would be super involved in all aspects. They would be like, maybe they are a student athlete. I don't know. I don't know, though. I don't think a student athlete would have time to do all the...
That's pretty busy.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take off that idea. I feel like, though, they would be like in student clubs and going to all the... Maybe they're going to all the athletic events, all the... supporting all the events.
Oh, yeah, very supportive. I like that.
They're supporting all the events. So I said it's possible student leadership, possible Greek life.
That's good. I think Greek life for sure is
I think it'd be a good
natural fit.
Yes.
The events, the social piece.
All of the things. Meeting all the people.
Yeah, I think that's good. I said maybe they would have like study groups that turn into game night.
Oh, that's fun.
So again, kind of like what you said, like maybe they would shirk some study habits in favor of playing a game. Maybe.
I think I would until it was the last one, the day before the test.
Yeah. I thought this was fun. So maybe they would be involved in this happened to me actually at my university. So there were a billion dance majors in my university, Oklahoma City University. Woo woo. And a dancer put on lessons, 6 weeks of lessons in learning how to swing dance. And so my friend and I took it and we had so much fun. And so maybe there would be like Charleston dance lessons, like learning the Charleston.
I love that, breaking it down.
Yeah, I think maybe.
That's a cute idea.
And I also thought maybe they would be in a club like Mathletes or something, like, the statistics, the numbers, the things.
Makes sense, total sense.
I mean, I thought so. Okay, dorm room essentials.
I got pumped about this.
Yeah, this is your thing.
Dorm room decor, guys, and you know this if you've had a girl go through college recently, it's different than when you and I
It's
went.
not the 90s.
It is not.
It's not cinder block and hodgepodge.
It's a whole other area of business.
Yeah.
I mean, especially those SEC dorm, you just follow them. So
miniature mansions.
I think it's going to be like the tablescape. The decor. So we're going along. It's decor is essential. It would be like freshman dorms you see all over socials in the fall. And I like Sydney. Thank God. Sydney's sweet mate, her mom was so into it and I would just say, Terry, send me the link and I'll buy it. But she would be pretty as don't. I mean, it would be. So I thought that even how all the people that are getting the designed Mahjong, the peelable wallpaper would coordinate with the curtains and the bedding, and it would coordinate with your Mahjong mats, like a whole thing going. So I don't know what that theme is going to be.
Right. But it's going to coordinate.
It's going to coordinate. Yeah. So bedding would coordinate with the decor and the Mahjong mats. We have to. I think you put the 2 tables and chairs. Yeah. We got to pop it up again.
You do. And I did say foldable card tables, because y'all that have been to college and been in those dorm rooms, they're tiny. So we have tiny foldable snack tables, the foldable card tables. Like everything's got to be able to be put away, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you can stick a lot under those beds if you heighten them up.
Yes, you can if you heighten them. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is interesting. I added this in. So I think this is super rare on college campuses. But you know how Mahjong, we build the walls? And that made me think, this is awesome. In my freshman dorm at OCU, Walker Hall, Mandy, I know you listen, my old roommate, this was part of the appeal of going to OCU. This is so aesthetic and girly and dumb. They have, when you walk in the room and you have a roommate, and it's a big square like everybody else's, but ours had a wall, like a partition that went 3/4 of the way down the room. So she kind of had her own room and I kind of had my own room.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? And then these little
is.
hide-a-beds would turn into little couches, and that's what you'd sleep on, a twin bed, but then you hide it away and it looks like a couch.
That's cool.
It was very cool. So I was thinking
That's smart.
maybe the walls, because Mahjong, you build the walls. It's a cool dorm room.
That is cool. I like it. I really do.
Yeah. And I added the lamps, like the little lamps that are coming out on the tables. You got to have some lamps in that dorm room. It's just good lighting. It's, calm.
What they can do with that little space is crazy. I put
shocking.
snack tables,
Oh, definitely. You got to have a snack
snacks,
table. And
I have the
snacks.
Cheetos, and the Snacktives
All the things.
that are still
I
not
want my
sponsoring
Cheez-Its.
us.
Cheez-Its, come on, reach out. We love you.
Nabisco, aren't they?
I think so, yeah. I got my Cheez-Its right over there when we're done recording. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. That is Michelle not tapping the gavel, but her pencil, and I can't edit it out.
Well, they just know though now. That's when I'm serious.
Yes, they know now. So, personality traits, study habits. We talked about this a little bit. I feel like maybe they don't have great study habits. Or does Mahjong have good study
They're
habits?
studying the Mahjong. They're studying the new 2026 card. I don't know. I just said social comes first, in my opinion, of Mahjong.
Probably.
But
I do think, here's
there's
something
going
else
to be
I
different
thought.
players.
You know how some people change majors partway through? I did. Like, they're looking for the pivot. Maybe they're looking for the pivot because, Mahjong, what do you think about that?
I like that
Is that a good
idea.
answer?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought so. And maybe in study groups, like she's always passing around pencils and highlighters, hoping to get like better ones in return. Kind of like the Charleston, like, I'll give you these highlighters, but I'm going to take these fancy ones. Like maybe.
I would totally do that.
Yeah.
I'm a klepto pen.
Ugh. Have we said this on the podcast before?
I don't know. I
You
love
do.
a good pen. Like, I will go in someone's office and be like, oh, I've never seen that pen. I'll test it out, and then they may or may not keep it.
Usually they don't get to. And I know this, so sometimes I take your pens out of your office and I put them in my room, so you'll just steal your own back.
Oh, that's so smart.
Surprise!
There are a certain kind of pen that I will not take from Tina because I know she loves it.
Yes, these inner gels. Ugh, love these things with the needle tip.
I think I've gotten all the OMM by accident now. The pink ones.
Yeah.
That's so
No, I think
funny.
you have taken all those. Oh, here's one. Here's the My Fair Mahjong one.
Oh,
Can't talk, playing Mahjong.
true.
I think that's the only left I have in here. I think you took the rest. That's fine.
I will get them.
Okay.
Back on.
Social life, which again we've kind of talked about.
Yeah.
I think they're always ready to sit down with new people and they want to know their people. They adjusted the group's dynamic. I think at the socials, they're the ones that are, looking for the new players.
I brought up the tailgating. They're mahjong at all the tailgates.
I love that.
Yeah.
We got to go. I think that'd be really fun.
Now we're going to take this. So we're going to get the west wind tiles and the sorority tiles and head down.
I think that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, graduation plan for Mahjong.
I feel like they're going to be very active in all the alumni events.
I think so too.
with Mahjong.
Probably because the history, right? Like, Mahjong has a long, flowing history, and so, yeah, of course they're, like, connected to alumni.
I feel good about that.
That's brilliant. That was a good answer. I like that. I think I was just thinking they would leave college with, like, a reunion group of 4, and then they would, like, regularly meet.
I think it's good. I think it's such a connector that, in seriousness, though, I think it is a connector. Like, whatever, you want to get together once 2 times a year with your college friends.
Yeah.
What a great thing to do.
And play some Mahjong. I know. Okay, so listeners, up next, we have 2 interviews coming up, so hang on tight. Here they come.
So excited. Guys, next we have up Ann Potter from Westwind Mahjong.
Yeah, you guys, she has collegiate sets of tiles that are really cool.
Yeah, and we've been showing them on our socials.
We love them, and so we asked her what sparked the idea to begin with.
Well, the most simple answer is I bleed purple, and I had to have a TCU set. I started playing in 2019, and right away I was obsessed with the game, like everybody else right now. And so naturally I wanted a TCU set. So I really took 2 things that I'm extremely passionate about, my deep connection to my university and this game that is so fun, and, put the 2 of them on the same table together.
Okay, we were super curious about this, and so we asked Anne how she went about putting school spirit on a tile. And here's what she said.
Yeah, there's so much space to work with.
That's tiny.
Well, I guess kind of starting big picture. So, my suits, the design for the suits are consistent across every university. So, I love that for a few reasons. One, it stays true to my brand. So, there's a lot of brand recognition there. I also have tried really, really hard to make the sets easy to read and easy to play with. So, while they're branded to me, the dots look like dots. The BAMs, they happen to be West Texas yucca, but they're all green. It's
Right.
very easy to see that it symbolizes bamboo or the BAM suit. And then the cracks are simplistic and traditional Chinese characters.
I love that.
Flowers are all labeled, jokers are all labeled, wins are all labeled. I'm way too competitive to call mahjong and then find out that what I thought was a flower was actually a joker, and now it's with a pair,
Yeah.
and now I've lost the game. I've tried really hard to make them easy to read and easy to play with. And another reason for that is, say I'm sitting down to play with somebody who went to Arkansas and we're playing with their set. I want the whole table to connect and enjoy the game and not be so focused on, I
Right.
didn't go there. I don't know their traditions. I don't know their customs. What is this dot? What is this crack? So anyways, that goes into a lot of the design, is how can everyone at the table connect, even if this is not their alma mater. So then what's customized are the wins, the jokers, and the flowers. And then I look at, what flowers are prominent on campus? What's the state flower? What wildflowers are regional? So, so they're all should recognize them for the most part. Wins consistently are the mascot, which is like clear and easy and so stinking fun. And then the jokers are really where the fun comes in. And it's, when you're in the middle of a game and you pull a joker, I want it to be so hard for people to pull a joker and not be able to like smile or get goosebumps or make it so obvious. So I really take a deep dive into the school's customs, traditions. Maybe is there a hand sign? What building is, what's the word, most significant or meaningful? And then some other fun things. But I have been able to connect with multiple alums or current students from all of the schools that I've released. And so anyway, sorting through that with them and hearing, okay, what's consistent? What do the majority of people think of? And so, anyways, and you put that on a tile. I do have to say, I have a fabulous graphic designer. She's out of Houston, and so I do all the research and kind of put all the thoughtfulness into things, and I push it to her, and she truly makes the magic happen on the tile. She's fantastic. So there's a great partnership and kind of team effort between alums, myself, and then Caroline, my graphic designer.
So we are so impressed with the West Wind collegiate tiles, and other people are too. And Anne shared such a fun story that we want you to hear.
I was playing at a Galentine's event in February and was sitting at a table. I had brought my Baylor tiles. Baylor tiles. I knew there were a couple Baylor people there, so I thought it would be a good fit. Happens to be a Baylor lady playing next to me. Didn't know that I designed the tiles. And end of the game, she sits back in her chair and she goes, I just have to say, whoever created these did such a good job. And I looked at her like, oh, hey.
That's funny.
And she went on to say, so Baylor, they have this Dr. Pepper hour. And so perfect example of a tradition or custom specific to universities. So there's this cute little Dr. Pepper bottle and a fun little straw to symbolize that. And she went on to tell the table about these mixers with her sorority sisters during Dr. Pepper hour. And then another Baylor joker is a big oak tree with a swing hanging from it. And she said her current husband, who she met at Baylor, she was like, we used to sit on these swings for hours. But that right, it was just the perfect example of what I hope people feel when they play with these tiles.
So we just think collegiate tiles is genius. I mean, people are so fanatical about their colleges.
Yes.
I mean, my family alone, I'm a Razorback. My husband's whole family, which I've been dragged into this, is University of Texas. We're Longhorns. And then his brother is also went to undergrad at TCU, so he's a Horned Frog. And then but
they're at Sydney's University of Arkansas.
Sydney cannot wait to get her hands on the Arkansas West Wind tiles. Yeah, I mean, it just connects us all in.
It does. And it starts freshman year. I mean, my friend Jeannie in Edmond, Jeannie, I know you listen.
Yeah.
She gifted her freshman son a gift of OU ones, and he and his roommates play every night. They love it. They're all in.
Yeah. Well, and I really think the indoctrination of it starts at this is a funny story. Okay.
Yeah.
So my dad was a Cornhusker, a Nebraska Cornhusker.
Oh, yeah.
He played baseball and football. So I grew up bleeding red, Cornhusker red. So in the delivery room, after Sydney had been cleaned up, that is so funny. So Joan and my dad are fighting over what little booties she'll have, Huskers or Longhorns. Is that not funny?
It does start early. It is true.
Yeah, but JoJo one-upped my father because she got her a little Longhorn onesie. Isn't that?
She won.
It starts immediately.
It does start really early, so we're going to
tile
it on with tiles.
I love it so
I do
much.
too. So we asked Anne how she saw these tiles being used, and here's what she said.
I think that's kind of a two-part question. Let's see. So today, how I see them being used, it truly is. It's an alum that just avid enthusiasts. They love their university. They have so many emotions tied to so many memories. And so that's really who's playing with them. It's those people that they love their alma mater. There's certainly, these are positioned as a lovely gift. My sets all do come in an acrylic display box. That's just part of the purchase. Nice. And really my thought process behind that is, when you're not playing with them, you're purchasing them for more than just the game, right? You have that university tie to them. So when you're not playing with them, you can keep them out on display. And I've actually had several people purchase them for men who maybe aren't playing the game, but they're just they're university collectors. And it's a unique item that they're displaying in their office or on their desk or coffee table, which is really cool. So that, I think, is who's playing more. It's more the alumni who are playing. But I think your second part to the question was kind of hope of who's going to play and who's going to use them. And that's 100% the Gen Z. And I think you're seeing that in some of your current episodes and interviews, different sororities or students across the board. And I do think that they are overwhelmed with screen time and that digital burnout is real and that we're experiencing this shift in social experiences. And Mahjong either is or can sit right at the center of that. There's so much right with Mahjong that really sits with that, the nostalgia that makes things so special. I think that the nostalgia with university and then obviously with the game, something that feels old and new at the same time is, just kind of hits it out of the park.
So listeners, we asked Anne what her Mahjong nickname is, and it's super clever.
We loved it. Here it is.
Okay, so I think Alma Mater. And Alma Mater and, right? That's kind of,
you know what that is, Anne?
That hits home.
That's a t-shirt. Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
We come up with a t-shirt every episode but this one's really good.
This is a good one.
It's like, you need to make Alma Mater.
That's a good
That's
one.
cute. Oh, that's
Okay,
really
that's fun.
cute.
So we sat down with Oleta Salyards with Mahjong Sisterhood.
Yeah, and it was such a great conversation. And we asked her what inspired her to make these awesome sorority tiles. And here's what she said.
It was a couple of things actually. It started with a neighborhood group of women that I was playing mahjong with. I play with actually weekly as much as I can, and I was playing with them, and we were having a night of multiple tables, and there were women who were 25 to 71, and I saw in the ebb and flow of the game, some mentoring happening from the 71-year-old to the 25-year-old who'd started a new job and was, you know, trying to kind of weave her way through the job and what she should focus on. And there was really great advice being given from the 71-year-old to the 25-year-old. But at the same time, the 71-year-old was listening and hearing about what's different for the 25-year-old. And I thought that mentoring sort of up and down was really valuable, and that the ebb and flow of Mahjong made that possible. And it likened back to my days when I had first started at Procter & Gamble back in the day, and how I didn't come from a family that was in business. Mentoring was not something that was talked about in a corporate life. And for me, I thought, man, if I had only had a group of Mahjong people that I could talk to about that and get advice from. And I love the multi-generational part of it. And it happens in a casual way that makes it a little bit easier to reveal those kinds of challenges. So it was kind of the combination of all of those things that made me think about, wow, there is really something here in Mahjong that these sisterhoods that we create now cross-generationally can be good for everyone. And that's what really drove it for me.
So in our conversation with Oleta, I told her that the Mahjong table reminds me of Sunday night chapter meetings in an actual sorority, and she totally agreed. I thought her answer was great. Here it is.
That is a great analogy, because I think that's exactly what it is. And when you get your people and you go through those rituals, the rituals become a framework for the important stuff. We find our first chosen sisters. We learn how to do that. We learn how to honor them and keep them and really value them. We ground ourselves in the same values, rituals, icons even. And that becomes a guiding light for us in many ways for what happens through life. And as we get out in life, from that sorority sister base, creating sisters happens over and over and over again. I just think that rooting it in the sorority is really about taking sisterhood to a higher level and supporting it through life, through the values, connections, and rituals that we are grounded in at our sorority, in college.
So clearly, Oleta sees Mahjong and sisterhood with such an obvious overlap.
Yeah, it really is. And we wanted to share with you this really neat story
that she shared with us. It's a great story.
So take a listen.
It really is. And, I think I've talked about before, but I've seen this firsthand when I talk to women about their own groups. And if you'll forgive me for telling the story now, but I'd love to tell a story about a group of women who really stepped up and helped a woman whose husband had died unexpectedly.
Yeah.
She'd moved to a new town. She'd only been there a couple of years, and her husband in his 40s passed away. And these women who didn't know her well, but were fellow sisters in motherhood at the school, got together and said, we need to do more than just make meals.
Right.
This woman's going to need some ongoing support because she's by herself. She doesn't have a family nearby, and neither did he. And she had two little boys, and they decided that they would all learn Mahjong together because it created a weekly ritual of connection and conversation and opportunity for them to find real ways to support her. And they have done it for more than 20 years now. And their kids are in college or beyond. But what's really cool and really important about it is that they have been through life's ups and downs. They've celebrated graduations and weddings, but they've also walked the funeral line together. They've had cancer. They have been through everything as a collective that life can throw at you. And they have stuck together. And Mahjong has been that place where every week they can rely on the support and be surrounded by people who care about them. And, they can just be honest about where they are on that day. And wow, Mahjong is pretty dang amazing. And, no wonder it's been around for thousands of years.
Okay, so we asked Oleta about the artwork that's on her tiles, and she had some super interesting things to say that we want to share with you guys. For starters, they're licensed.
Yes, which is huge. And I love that a percentage goes back to philanthropy through the sorority license.
Yeah, she said it goes to national, charities, scholarships, and probably a portion of that goes to operating, the sorority itself. But I thought that was really cool for listeners to know.
Yeah.
And then the artwork is really interesting.
Yeah, so all the suits she kept uniform. The dots are all go back to recreation. They're balls on the camaraderie we build through teams, and it just
Different
goes
gameplay.
Yes, I like that, which connects back to Mahjong.
I love that. And then I believe that the BAMs are always tied to the sorority. And so my understanding, I believe she said the sororities get to choose that, right?
Yes.
And so I think that is always a symbol that's iconic to that particular sorority.
Yeah, so like the sorority, the Pi-Fi set that I have are the arrows.
Oh, that's
Those
right,
are
the arrows. Those are cool.
Right.
And
so
that
I like
matches
that.
with your sorority. And then you want to tell them about the cracks?
The cracks are firecrackers, and that is for
just like celebratory.
the milestones.
Yeah, I think just celebrating all the things that you do as a sorority together, right? And I think it's cute and clever that it's firecrackers, like fire.
Very clever.
Very clever. And then I just kind of love that on the winds, the font, it's Greek.
Yeah,
Makes
Greek font.
Yeah, Roman lettering or something. I don't know. It's clearly Greek. I think it's super smart.
And Tina and I love, so in the Pi Beta Phi set, which is all of them, you can get the mat, the Mahjong mat.
Oh,
and
they're neat.
It is. It's the crest. So it's beautiful. I love the mat. So check those out in addition to.
I think they're my favorite part.
I do love them. And then the matching shufflers that go along.
The matching shufflers are so cute.
Yeah. I love it. So when we were talking to Oleta, she talked about legacy gifts.
I love that she said that. Yeah, this is so smart.
It truly is. So I always go back to moms when you're buying the bid day gifts. I know we spend more on bid day baskets on things that they don't necessarily keep, like the koozies and I would have rather given Sydney, if they'd been around, a Chi Omega Mahjong set.
Oh, yeah. It's such a great idea.
Yeah, graduations.
It's a forever gift.
Yeah, big sis, little sis. It is. It's something you can pass down.
Yeah.
For generations. Like, I want to give my niece my Pi-Fi ones.
I mean, that. Yes. For graduations, bid days, mom days, all the things. And it's the gift that's going to keep giving because you want the sisterhood to sit around the Mahjong table and continue to connect and grow.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea instead of buying $400 worth of T-shirts. That
even though we do love a T-shirt,
but maybe you spend $100 on the T-shirt and leave some room for the Mahjong tiles.
Okay, agreed.
Yes. So we've been noticing on socials that Oleta's going around and traveling to different college campuses and visiting sororities, and so I really liked her response. What the sorority sisters' responses were the first time they see her tiles.
I have had so much fun making them and talking to the different sisterhoods and sororities about them. And this weekend I did an event and there were about 265 people. And what I loved was I put out the table so they could actually put their hands on the tiles and feel them in their hands. And of all the things they said, the first reaction before they even touch them is, these are beautiful. They are. And the second one, when they pick them up, is, oh, these feel so good. And I think it's because we did engrave and paint on both sides.
So we asked all our guests, about their nickname.
Mahjong nickname.
Yeah, we asked Oleta, and she is Legacy Oleta.
which is so perfect, you guys. And I think you can hear her heart in what she says. Like, we've had several conversations with her, and she just bleeds connection and kindness and sorority sisterhood in such a neat way. And I mean, you guys, just check out her stuff. She's got heart behind every tile, every product, every symbol, every icon.
Yeah, she's a delight.
She is a delight. Go look her up, Mahjong Sisterhood. We just want to again thank Oleta of Mahjong Sisterhood and Anne from West Wind Mahjong for spending time with us.
It was such a nice visit, guys, and we know that you've loved it too.
Yes.
So we always ask our guests to close us out, so you're about to hear from Anne and Oleta.
May your jokers be plentiful.
And your Charleston be kind.
Happy Mahjong!